Hi everyone, welcome back to another cook with me. Tonight I'm making a Slimming World sweet potato curry. This is sort of like our Saturday night fake away curry night. So for this recipe I'm using some spinach. I'm using 2 green peppers and a yellow pepper. The recipe does specify red peppers, but I'm using these because this is what I've got left and they need used up, so that's what's happening. I'm using some root ginger, 2 little onions and 6 garlic cloves. Obviously it's a sweet potato curry, so I'm using some sweet potato. I got the frozen sweet potato chunks, which have nothing else added. They're completely just sweet potato. And I'm going to use maybe a bag and a half of these. I just can't be bothered doing all the peeling and prepping of the sweet potato, and they were only like £1 something each, so I think spending a little bit extra for saving some time is so worth it. Need some natural yogurt. I won't use all of that, just a little drop. Some fry light, some tandoori curry powder. It doesn't have to be mild, you can use the hot or medium if you so wish. That just happened to be the one that I had in the cupboard. Some medium curry powder, some turmeric, some ground coriander, some paprika, some ground cumin, and it's meant to be chilli powder, but I've only got crushed chilies in the cupboard, so I'm just going to use these instead. And some tomato puree. So the first thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 200, and then I'm going to cut up 2 of these peppers just into chunks. And then I'm going to add the peppers, the chunky peppers, and my sweet potato into this oven dish. Just going to add 1.5 bags of sweet potato. Oh, I think I need to have a good oven dish. Spray it with some fry light. Add some pepper and some salt. And that's going to go in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. So while that's in the oven, I'm just going to quickly prepare the rest of my vegetables. It says we need another half a pepper, finely diced, so I'm using this. Next I'm going to crush all 6 of these garlic cloves. So we want roughly 25 grams of root ginger. This is just a little bit over, but by the time I've peeled it, it's going to be 25 grams. So I'm just going to peel this and we're going to finely chop this. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is heat up our pan and spray it with some fry light. And then we're going to add the onion and the pepper in and let them fry off for a few minutes. So they've been cooking for a good 5 minutes now, they're all nice and soft and tender. So I'm going to add my garlic and my ginger. Oh my god, the smell of that ginger is amazing. And I'm going to add my spices. So I need half a teaspoon of chili flakes or chili powder. Need 1 heaped teaspoon of ground coriander. 1 heaped teaspoon of ground cumin. 1 teaspoon of paprika. 2 teaspoons of the curry powder. 1 teaspoon of the tandoori curry powder. 1 teaspoon of the turmeric. Stir them all in. Ooh. And then you need 3 tablespoons of the tomato puree. 1, 2, 3. And along with the tomato puree, you're going to add 700 ml of boiling water. And that's basically your sauce. You're going to bring it to the boil and then turn it down and simmer it for about 15-20 minutes or so. I just wanted to show you this. I've went to check on the sweet potato and that, and I found it was only really cooking on top and underneath was going a little bit mushy, so I've transferred it into a bigger baking tray. Well, this is a roasting tin. Hopefully they'll get more of an even cook, and the ones that were a bit mushy will get a bit more crispier on the outside. So this is going back into the oven again. Okay, that's the sweet potato and the peppers out the oven. I've got some rice boiling away to have, well, the rest of it's been cooking. This has been on for about 20 minutes and it's reduced down quite a bit. So I'm going to add my spinach. So you want about 150 grams of spinach, thereabouts. And once the spinach is wilted and cooked down after, it only takes a couple of minutes, just remove it from the heat. And we're going to add 100 grams of the natural fat-free yogurt. Stir that in. And then I'm just going to add all the sweet potato and the pepper in. And there you have it, that's it all plated up. We're having ours with some boiled rice, and this has done 3 of us, that portion, and wait till I show you. There is still lots left over. There's at least another 2 or 3 portions there, so if you are just cooking for a couple of people and you don't want to freeze it or anything like that, just half the ingredients that I told you. But I think this is great that there's some left over. I can put it in a tub and put it in the freezer, and then I've got an easy meal one day. Anyway, I'm off to munch this, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.